what's cracking? Yeah, what's cracking? Yeah, y'all live again. We're gonna do another one for this julio foolio situation. Hope y'all like the show. Let's get to it.
When evidence tending to support the theory of defense is excluded. And I mean, that is exactly what will be happening in this case.
Give me those sites again, let me look them up.
Slicker versus State, 941, Southern 2nd, 1191. The second ECA case from 2006. And Rivera versus State, 561, Southern 2nd, 536. This is the Florida Supreme Court case in 1990.
Okay, I'll look them up. Let's go ahead and get going. Your first one is going to be Mr. Howard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's bring the jury, and you, state will rest, and then we'll bring in Mr. Howard.
Yes, sir. One thing addressing Judge.
Sure.
Ready, Judge?
Yes.
All rise.
All right, welcome back, members of the jury. We're ready to proceed. State, do you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the state would rest.
All right, and defense, do you renew all previously made motions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Does the defense wish to call a witness at this time?
This time the defense calls Robert Howard to present.
Your Honor, very briefly, if we may approach.
Yes. Would this witness not be broadcast? Okay.
Nice, yeah. So I don't make it look like I'm peeking in there.
Mr. McClimate, you may proceed. Oh, I'm sorry, the witness got to be sworn in. Okay, sir, just raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Howard. Where did you grow up, Mr. Howard?
45th.
45th?
Yes, sir.
And what side of town is that on?
North side.
And how old are you?
23.
All right. Did you go to Rains High School?
No, sir.
Have you ever been to Rains High School?
Yes, sir.
And when you say yes, you mean not like actually enrolled there, but you've been there for maybe an event?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what events have you been to Rains High School for?
Basketball games, football games.
All right. Do you know what years?
Several years. 2018, 17, 16, etc.
Do you or are you familiar with Alicia Andrews?
Yes, sir.
All right. You know her from this case, or you know her from before?
A little before.
You were familiar with Alicia Andrews because you'd seen her around?
Yes, sir.
All right. But you didn't have any personal relationship with her?
No, sir.
How did you see Alicia Andrews around?
Social media.
So you saw her page on social media?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember if you followed her?
I don't remember.
All right. And when you say you saw Alicia Andrews on social media, was this in like the 2018, 2019 time period?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me go back. Have you heard of something called 6 Block?
Yes, sir.
In your view, is 6 Block a gang?
No, sir.
What is 6 Block?
Apartment complex.
And so it's not a neighborhood necessarily?
No, it's just apartments.
All right. And where is that at? What side of town is that at in Jacksonville?
North side.
So did you grow up in that apartment complex?
No, sir.
Are you affiliated with 6 Block in any way?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me about your affiliations with 6 Block. What do you mean when you say you're affiliated?
Well, those apartments are in my neighborhood, so we're friends. I'm friends with people that's from those apartments.
Okay. So you lived in a neighborhood around the 6 Block apartment complex?
Yes, sir.
And the neighborhood that you lived in, what was that called?
Avenue B. Avenue B.
Okay. Did you grow up with Charles Jones?
Yes, sir.
How long did you know Charles Jones for?
Almost all my life.
Do you know how old?
Like 8 or 9.
All right. Did Charles Jones live at the apartment complex called 6 Block?
I'm not sure.
Did he live in your neighborhood on the north side?
I'm not sure. Can't say.
Did you all go to school together?
No, sir.
Okay. But you knew him.
Yes, sir.
Were you two best friends?
We were really, really close. Almost like my best friend, you can say.
Okay. Did you have a best friend?
Yes, sir.
Who was your best friend?
Adrian Gaynor.
Is he affiliated with 6 Block in any way?
Yes, sir.
And what's his name? If he has another name.
Bibby.
All right. And you said you would not call 6 Block a gang. What would you refer to it as?
Apartments.
Do you refer to, okay, when individuals refer to 6 Block as a group, do you identify 6 Block as a group of individuals?
I don't, but the world do.
Okay. And why do you not identify it as a group of individuals?
Because I know it's an apartment complex. It's a nickname given by Charles.
Okay. These gangs in Jacksonville, there are gangs in Jacksonville?
Probably so, but not to my knowledge. I can't call out gangs.
Okay. Are there groups in Jacksonville?
Yes, sir.
People that are sort of affiliated with each other?
Yes, sir.
And is it like sort of based on where they grow up?
You can say.
All right. Is there a better way to describe it?
Basically, kind of what you said, based off of where you grew up at, what side of town.
Okay. And being either a part of 6th Block or affiliated with it, does that mean that you are necessarily involved in criminal activity?
No, sir.
Do you have law-abiding citizens affiliated with 6th Block?
Yes, sir.
You know of an individual named Gino Norris?
Yes, sir.
He was with you on the night of Charles Jones's murder.
Yes, sir.
And Gino Norris, is he affiliated with 6th Block?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is he related to Charles? Was he related to Charles Jones?
Not that I know of.
Were he and Charles Jones close friends?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Gino Norris was shot on the night that Charles Jones passed away.
I think so.
Is Gino Norris a gangster?
No, sir.
Is anything close to a gangster?
No, sir.
And why do you say that?
He's a human being.
Fair answer. But is Gino Norris involved in any of the rap music back and forth?
No, sir.
Is Gino Norris known to have committed any criminal acts?
No, sir.
You, in 2018, you were arrested. Is that accurate?
Correct.
All right. And the arrest from 2018 was for what?
Manslaughter.
That event, I'm not saying you did or didn't do anything. That event occurred where?
Rains High School.
All right. Was that during a football game?
Correct.
Was there another individual that was accused of the same manslaughter?
No, sir.
Was Bibby accused or involved in any way?
Yeah, they was accusing us both. Yes, sir.
So there were accusations that both you and Bibby had shot and killed someone?
Yes, sir.
All right. The person that died in 2018 at Rains High School, what was their name?
Gerard Adams.
Did he have any sort of nicknames?
Yes, sir.
What was his nickname?
Spaz.
All right. Did you know Spaz personally?
No, sir.
Do you know if Spaz was involved in any gangs?
No, sir. Not to my prior knowledge. No, sir.
Do you know if he's in any groups?
Yes, sir.
What group is he in?
After a while, I seen that he was hanging with guys from 1200 at east side of Jacksonville.
All right. Ultimately, you ended up going to prison for that?
Yes, sir.
You were released at some point?
Yes, sir.
You know what year you were released?
2023.
Do you know what month you were released?
May.
All right. Were you released like out, to go back home, or any sort of halfway house or anything like that?
Objection, relevance, Your Honor.
Overruled, go ahead.
Can you repeat your question?
Yeah. Were you released straight to go straight home?
Yes, sir.
All right. When you were released, did you and Charles Jones connect?
Yes, sir.
All right. And were you two hanging out maybe like you had done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of who Davion and Rashad Murphy are?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you aware of whether Davion and Rashad Murphy knew Spaz Gerard Adams?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you aware that Davion and Rashad Murphy were related to Spaz Gerard Adams?
Yes, sir.
And did you ever have any idea that Davion Murphy or Rashad Murphy were either angry at you or trying to seek revenge for what they believe you may have done to Spaz?
I heard rumors.
All right. Because you're in 6th block, does that mean you hate other neighborhoods?
No, sir.
Does that mean you hate other groups?
No, sir.
Does that mean you hate, whether somebody calls it a gang or doesn't, does that mean you hate gangs that are in Jacksonville?
No, sir.
All right. Are the lines between these different groups or gangs, are they as clear as people make them seem?
Can you repeat it and
Yeah.
explain more?
So, 6th block and ATK are what they would call rivals
To the world, yes, sir.
to the world. Is there a chance that maybe some ATK affiliates or members might talk to 6th block affiliates or members?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that against the culture or anything like that?
We're all human beings. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Do you all sometimes grow up together and end up in different groups?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you went to school with individuals and were friends with them, and they ended up
Objection,
in
overall, go ahead.
what the world would call a rival gang.
Can you repeat your question?
Right. So, were you ever friends with people, let's say growing up, middle school, elementary, middle school, high school,
Yes, sir.
and they end up in a different gang or group of individuals?
Yes, sir.
Right. Does that mean that you automatically hate those people?
No, sir.
A lot of this back and forth, the rap music, was it put out to get views on YouTube or social media, the rap music?
Can you repeat your question?
Was a lot of the rap music, the drill rap music, was it put out to get views on YouTube and on social media?
Yes, sir.
Is all of it even true?
No, sir.
You know an individual named Isaiah Chance?
Yes, sir.
What is his, his name, his nickname?
Gutter Z.
All right. When did you come to know Gutta Zay?
When I came home in 2023.
How did you meet or come to know Gutta Zay?
Social media.
So you saw him on social media?
Yes, sir.
And did one of you reach out to the other?
Yes, sir.
Who reached out to who?
I can't really recall. I think it was him, but I can't recall.
All right. Let me ask you this first. Did you and Isaiah Chance exchange phone numbers or ways to contact each other?
Yes, sir.
All right. And did you all contact each other at points in time?
Yes, sir.
Did you all used to talk on the phone?
Yes, sir.
Even on FaceTime as well?
Yes, sir.
And those conversations, sometimes they lasted hours.
Yes, sir.
And you all would just talk about random things.
Yes, sir.
Was it necessarily anything to do with the 6th block, ATK, 1200 gang stuff?
No, sir.
The phone number that Isaiah Chance would contact you on, do you know if that phone number belonged to him?
No, sir. I can't. I don't. No, sir.
Did you ever have any indication that the number belonged to Alicia Andrews?
Yes, sir.
And Isaiah Chance would contact you on that phone number, the same one, every time?
No, sir. It's
Different
diff- Yes, sir.
Okay. Your relationship with Isaiah Chance, would you call it cordial?
Cordial, yes, sir.
You and him ever get into any issues?
No, sir.
All right. At any point in time, did you ever have any communication with Alicia Andrews?
No, sir.
Did you ever reach out to Alicia Andrews for anything?
No, sir.
Have you ever seen her in person?
I think I recall a long time ago, early 2018, 17.
Okay. Do you know if that was at Reigns?
Most likely, yes, sir.
Okay. Like at a football game or basketball game or something like that?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you remember her from so far back?
Seeing her around, she was kind of a little known. So,
All right. Because of the way she looks?
yes, sir.
All right. And when I say that, what do you mean by that? Or we both say that, what do you mean by that?
Objection, relevance? Go ahead.
Well, she was a pretty girl, but that's about it. Just like
Okay.
that.
Did you have any friends that wanted to talk to Alicia Andrews?
Not that I remember, no, sir.
I want to go to the trip that happened in June of 2024 from Jacksonville to Tampa. Did you go on a trip with Charles Jones from Jacksonville to Tampa?
Yes, sir.
All right, and this was in June of 2024?
Yes, sir.
During this trip that you went on with Charles Jones, who went with you?
Me, Charles, and Gino. Gino Norwood.
Okay. Just the three of you?
That was in the car, yes, sir.
All right. And you all drove down in the Charger?
Yes, sir.
The individuals, did you go to an Airbnb when you arrived in Tampa?
Yes, sir.
And were there other individuals that joined you all at the Airbnb?
Yes, sir.
All right. Where did those individuals come from?
Jacksonville as well.
All right. So, how did they know to get to the Airbnb?
I think Foolio gave them those guys the address, most likely.
At some point that weekend, was there a pool party?
Supposed to be one, yes, sir.
What do you mean supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a pool party, but a lot of people didn't show up, so I guess it was like a little small gathering, not an actual pool party.
Okay. You said not a lot of people showed up?
The first day we got there.
All right. And was it publicly broadcasted, this pool party?
The first day we got there, no, I don't think so.
All right. Was there a second pool party?
The same, it was people there the second day. We had an Airbnb, so you can say.
All right. And how did people know to come? Were people allowed to come if they just asked to be there?
I think Foolio reached out to people.
All right. Were you driving the Charger at any point in time?
Yes, sir.
When were you driving the Charger?
To Tampa.
So you drove from Jacksonville down to Tampa?
Yes, sir.
Did you go out to any clubs?
Yes, sir.
Did you go out to clubs on both nights that you were in Tampa?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about the Saturday night. Do you remember that night?
Yes, sir.
All right. Were you on a flyer?
Yes, sir.
And had you ever been on a flyer before for a party?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever gone out of town to Tampa before?
Yes, sir.
With Charles Jones?
Yes, sir.
For the same sort of thing or something different?
Same sorts of thing.
You know a promoter or something in Tampa?
Yes, sir.
So you are at the Airbnb at some point on Saturday. Do you leave to go to a club?
Yes, sir.
Which club do you go to?
I don't know. I don't recall the name of the club, but I went to a club.
Do you recall the area that it was in?
No, sir. I don't know Temple like that. No, sir.
Were you driving?
No, sir.
All right. Were you paying attention to where you were going?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I think as a young man or anybody, you should always pay attention to your surroundings.
Okay. Did you have any fears or caution about hanging out with Charles Jones?
No, sir.
At any point in the night, did you ever get upset with him about posting his locations?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Cause we're both two known individuals. You know, we got people that love us, people who hate us. So
Okay. And I guess would you prefer that your locations be anonymous?
yes, sir.
Why do people hate you all? Not to say that everyone does, but why are there people that have that feeling?
Jasmine is built with drill rap. Foolio's a drill rapper. So
The club that you went to first, do you remember what it looked like?
yes, sir.
All right. And you arrived at the club. Did you go inside?
Yes, sir.
And why did you leave?
So why did we leave?
Yeah. At some point, so let me back up. Did you leave the club at some point?
Yes, sir.
Why?
The show was over. It was closed. I think it was ending.
Okay. And where did you go after that?
Went to another club.
All right. Do you remember the name of that second club?
No, sir.
You left the second club at some point in time. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
And why did you leave the second spot?
It was getting late. We were getting tired.
And where were you going after you left the second spot?
To find a hotel to crash.
After you, did you get to the hotel at some point?
Yes, sir.
All right. When you got to the hotel, who all was there?
Me, Charles Jones, Gino, Charles's girlfriend at the time, a friend of hers, several friends.
All right. When you got to the hotel, did something happen?
Yes, sir.
What happened at the hotel?
A shooting.
All right. Did you see any of the people who did the shooting?
No, sir.
And did you later come to find out that two of the people arrested for the shooting were Davion Murphy and Rashad Murphy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did either of them contact you after the murder?
Just one.
Which one?
Rashad Murphy.
Rashad Murphy contacted you how?
He texted me.
How did he have your number?
Had conversations.
You've spoken to him before?
Yes, sir.
Like friendly conversations?
Yes, sir.
When Rashad Murphy texted you, did it have anything to do with Foolio's death?
He said he forgives me. So
Forgives you for what?
that's what I was trying to figure out.
So you don't know.
She said he forgive me.
Did you respond?
I don't recall responding.
And Was there ever any conversation between you and Rashad Murphy about Spaz in the past?
Yes, sir.
Were any of these conversations about whether you had done anything to Spaz?
Yes, sir.
And those conversations you're saying were friendly?
Yes, sir.
Does 6 block have a hand sign?
Yes, sir.
All right. That hand sign, or let me ask you, is there a hand sign for 21st Street?
Yes, sir.
Is there one for 1200?
Yes, sir.
Are the signs for 1200 and 21st, are they the same?
I don't think so. No, sir.
And what about the signs for 6 block? Is it the same as 1200 and 21st?
No, sir.
The sign for 6 block, can you describe what it is?
It's like like 3 fingers holding up. It's like a 6 almost. Like
So something like this?
yes, sir.
All right. And if an individual uses that hand sign, does that mean that they're part of 6 block?
No, sir.
Sometimes people use those hand signs when they're not actually a part of 6 block.
Yes, sir.
I'm showing you what's in evidence as State's Exhibit 95C. 2. Is this the flyer from the party at Teasers?
Yes, sir.
The hand signs that Charles Jones is using, are those 6 block hand signs?
No, sir.
What hand signs are those?
I don't even know. He just posing.
Did he pose like that often
Yes, sir.
with those same hand signs?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does that mean 2100 or 21st?
No, sir.
Does it mean 1200?
It could be several meanings.
Okay. Would Charles Jones, coming from 6 block, would he ever be throwing up these hand signs for 1200 and 21st?
No, sir.
All right. So that to you does not mean 1200 or 21st.
No, sir.
All right. 1200 and 21st, those are east side. That's east side of Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
And Charles Jones is not from the east side.
No, sir.
If you see an individual with those hand signs that you saw Mr. Jones with just now,
Yes, sir.
does that mean that they're gang affiliated?
No, sir.
All right. I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
Cross-examination.
Mr. Howard, do you have a nickname?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that?
Kenny Caps. Yes, ma'am.
Kenny? Why?
South Park.
Is it related to your stature? Someone from South Park, a small individual or smaller in stature individual?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And have you been known by that name before you were incarcerated?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you said you were accused of the murder of Spaz or Joe Rod Adams that occurred at Rains High School in 2018. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
But the fact is, you were convicted of that homicide, correct? That's the manslaughter conviction.
Yes, ma'am.
Was there anyone else with Spaz at Rains High School when Spaz was shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was that?
Willie Roy.
Willie Royal.
Yes, ma'am.
And Willie Royal is Will Go Crazy on Instagram and known to people. That's his tag.
Yes, ma'am.
Will Go Crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
And Willie Royal survived that shooting, isn't that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you were asked several times about your communications with Isaiah Chance and Rashad Murphy, and you said that they were friendly.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are testifying that you would be friendly with them on the outside, so not on the telephone. You would go out with them to a club and that be posted everywhere?
No, ma'am.
When you say friendly, why don't you explain to me what you actually mean by that?
Just conversation. We're not yelling. We're not arguing. We're just talking.
What's the goal of you having a long, hours-long conversation with Isaiah Chance?
Trying to see how to word it. Let's see what you know. See the learn his thoughts.
Your intent on talking to Isaiah Chance or anybody that is an op or from the opposite side of your group, whatever group you want to call it, gang, not gang, whatever you want to call it, your goal is to catch them slipping, to catch them doing something wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to know more information about your ops than they know about you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Isaiah Chance calling you from different numbers all the time a part of what you would employ yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you call from your own number every single time you talk to him? Would that be smart?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So one time you believe that your girlfriend checked the number or a number you spoke to and it said Alicia on the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
So I assume you got in trouble with your girlfriend for that.
Yeah, my ex. Yes, ma'am.
And you've seen Alicia Andrews around. I want you to tell me what the context was that you actually saw her around before you went to prison.
Yes, ma'am.
How? Was she dating someone that you knew at the time?
I didn't have any knowledge of that. So, but
Is the person in States 90B the person that you identify as Alicia Andrews?
yes, ma'am.
Did you know her by another name around town?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you know even her legal name when this event actually happened, before it started being reported to the news?
No, ma'am.
You said you had talked to somebody named Rashad Murphy. That's the individual depicted in 37A, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And had you seen him on social media as well?
Like a blur, not. Yeah, I didn't see his Instagram, but not him posting himself on Instagram.
Okay. Well, his Instagram account name was Ghost187, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it rare to get a glimpse of Rashad Murphy's actual whole face?
Yes, ma'am.
When you talked to Rashad Murphy on the phone, like you've testified, and FaceTime with Rashad Murphy, did he show you his face and his surroundings and the people that he was hanging out with on a FaceTime?
No, ma'am.
So what could you see?
Like, the ceiling.
He wouldn't show you his face?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever actually see his face to be able to confirm that that was Rashad Murphy, that was the person talking to you on the phone?
One time.
So you did see his face at least once.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what you're talking about when you catch people slipping? You catch them in a weak moment?
Yes, ma'am.
The longer you talk on the phone with Rashad Murphy or Isaiah Chance, does that increase or up your chances of getting some information about them?
Yes, ma'am.
Honestly speaking, the fact that your girlfriend reverse searched and found out that it was Alicia Andrews' phone number that called you once, from all of the calls that you got from random numbers from Isaiah Chance got caught.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't know what Alicia Andrews' phone number was before that.
No, ma'am.
That is a part of the life, the lifestyle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So currently, right now, you're incarcerated.
Yes, ma'am.
You're here presented in orange, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you certainly have at least some knowledge of the Jacksonville gang scene.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you ever testify that 6 Block is a gang?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand the statute? What's required, what law enforcement says defines a gang?
No, ma'am.
Do you think it's against your interest for some reason to admit that 6 Block is a gang?
Can you like rephrase it in a different way?
You certainly know that you admitting that 6 Block is a gang and you're associated to them is one of the elements of the gang statute. You're never going to admit that you're a member of 6 Block.
No, ma'am.
You're never going to admit that anybody is a member of any gang.
No, ma'am.
You're never going to call any of these groups a gang.
No, ma'am.
Okay. You were asked specifically about whether you had prior conversations or interactions with a Davion Murphy. Is that what we're seeing in 38A?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand him to also be a co-defendant in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was the interaction that you had with Davion Murphy?
We had words in Duval County.
Okay, what were the words?
He told me that Gerard Adams was his cousin, and I was like, so? And he was like, he gonna get up with me, and I was like, okay.
Did you think that that was a polite reference, that he was going to get up with you?
No, ma'am.
Did you know this man?
No, ma'am.
At the time that he told you Gerard Adams was his cousin and he was going to get up with you, what were you incarcerated for?
I was accused of the murder of his relative.
His relative being Joe Rod Adams.
Yes, ma'am.
35A, is this the person that you talked to on the phone, identified as Isaiah Chance?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's been previously marked for identification as 75B7 from an extraction from this defendant's cellular device. Can you identify any of the individuals depicted in 75B7?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's the individual on the left of this image?
Gerard.
That's the individual that you were convicted of killing.
Yes, ma'am.
And the individual that Davion Murphy was referencing when he said he was going to get up with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you identify the individual on the right?
Corbin.
Corbin?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that Corbin Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the individual that we've been hearing about went missing in some way or was kidnapped in some way?
Yes, ma'am.
You are familiar with Julio Foolio's social media activity.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you say you're from, where did you say you're from?
45th.
45th. Do you claim any kind of neighborhood openly, like in public, other than 45th or 6th Block?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that Ave B?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that? Can you tell the jury what that is?
45th Avenue B is a section on 45th. It's
So
a part of 45th.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's a part of 45th?
Yes, ma'am.
Same area.
Yes, ma'am.
Before you went to prison, was it typically people from separate areas would be affiliated with separate groups?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old were you when you got arrested for Gerard Adams' homicide?
16.
16.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the total sentence that you ended up serving?
4 years, 10 months, 4 years, 11 months, one of them.
When you were released from custody for that case, is that when Rashad Murphy made contact with you?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the nature of that contact? Because you've indicated it was friendly.
Just basically trying to see who was the gunman of his family members relative.
He
His
wanted to
relative.
see who the gunman was? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there some question about whether you were the person who actually pulled the trigger that killed Spaz, AKA Joe Rod Adams?
Yes, ma'am.
You have indicated that you understand or have at least seen some of the back and forth with these drill rap videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is Kenny Caps never disrespected in those videos?
I'm highly respected.
Why?
Because I believe, I'm a stand-up guy, and I didn't give up. I didn't give up my friend, or I didn't say any names when I got arrested for the manslaughter of the Gerard Adams.
Okay, so let me make sure that I understand this correctly.
Yes, ma'am.
At the homicide of Joe Rod Adams, there were other individuals present.
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't give up any names.
Correct.
Was Bibby present at the homicide of Joe Rod Adams?
Yes, ma'am.
And what's Bibby's real name?
Adrian.
Adrian
Yes, ma'am.
Gaynor?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Adrian survive much longer after Joe Rod Adams died?
No, ma'am.
When you went to jail for that, was it pretty quickly after Spaz was killed at the high school?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Bibby pass away while you were incarcerated for that murder?
Yes, ma'am.
During your entire time incarcerated, did you ever give a statement about Bibby or anyone else associated with that murder?
No, ma'am.
So when you tell us that you're highly respected, it's because you didn't tell on anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
When you say that, or when I'm asking you about whether your name is in any of these music videos, why aren't ATK members or 1200 members or even other people that might not like you dissing you?
For those reasons, highly, I say a lot of respect in Jacksonville.
Are you talking on anybody else's deceased family members?
No, ma'am.
When you went to prison, what year did you actually go?
2022.
When you were arrested, was that still in 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
At the time that you were arrested in 2018, was it common to commit a crime for your friends or members of your ops and
Yes.
then admit to all of the details of the crime in a music video?
No, ma'am.
When you came out of prison, was that something that you frequently saw?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you engage in that, or did you start to engage in that?
I never engaged in it.
So is that why Rashad Murphy is then contacting you and asking what happened with his cousin? You were already convicted and had done a prison sentence. I don't understand why he's contacting you after. You
Yes,
said
ma'am.
you didn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Why is he contacting you?
Because it was a lot of rumors that I didn't have anything to do with it.
But
So-
you didn't snitch.
But I didn't snitch. Yes, ma'am.
Was Rashad Murphy, or did Rashad Murphy ask you to tell him who actually did pull the trigger?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see or were you familiar with any drill raps from 6 Block members naming Joe Rod Adams or Spaz and dissing him?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that brought up by Rashad Murphy?
Yes, ma'am.
Rashad Murphy and Davion Murphy were contacting you because they wanted to find out who killed their cousin.
Not Davion.
So he only talked to you that one time in the jail,
Yes, ma'am.
and Rashad would contact you.
Yes, ma'am.
You said the communications were friendly, so he never threatened you.
No, ma'am.
He didn't threaten your family.
It was rumors he threatened my family. Yes, ma'am.
How long before Charles Jones was murdered in Tampa did he do that?
That year I was home within that span of that year before I got incarcerated.
You were asked about a hand sign that Charles Jones was doing in States 95C2. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is 21st Street affiliated with?
IDs.
Okay, so 1200.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask it this way, because you don't want to say it's a gang. If 1200 and 21st Street were in the same room, would anybody be pulling out firearms or fighting?
Yes, ma'am.
With each other?
Oh, no. I can't really, I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How about this? Those two are affiliated, or at least aligned enough that a common enemy of both is 6 Block, or their members.
I'll say 21st. I'll say 1200, not really 21st.
Who does 21st have problems with?
I think 1200.
You think?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know?
No, ma'am.
Can you even tell me whether Charles Jones is putting this sign up to be disrespectful, or whether he's claiming 21st?
Yeah, he's not. He's just throwing up a sign. He's not being disrespectful.
Realistically, you all, you at least personally have knowledge that there are members of 6 Block, there are members of 1200, there are members of ATK that throw the rival gangs signs. and post it on social media.
Yes, ma'am.
That's true. It's a fact, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That happens.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you from the cell phone extraction of the defendant in this case, what's been admitted as 76B5. Are you familiar with Charles Jones or Julio Foolio's social media posts?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember a social media post? I'll show it to you a little bit clearer, 95C3, that Charles Jones made about the attempted murder on his life, dated February 8th of 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
And was this a reel, meaning it was like a video that was posted to social media?
Yes, ma'am.
And is he referring to the attempted murder that happened on his life on October 7th of 2023, where he was shot in the foot?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall any other time where he was shot in the foot?
No, ma'am.
From that same post, Charles Jones is making this hand gesture. Is this what you were referring to when you said that 6 block may throw a 6?
Yes, ma'am.
You are from Ave B. Does that mean you wouldn't throw a 6 with your hands?
Yes, ma'am.
You would not ever throw a 6?
No, ma'am, I would. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is 6 block, 6 block is an area. I understand the concept that 6 block may be a neighborhood, but it is also a moniker that Charles Jones uses when he posts rap videos. Is that correct?
Correct.
And it is a moniker that other individuals that may not say, I'm 6 block or be from 6 block, like yourself from Ave B,
Yes.
will also throw on for social media, music videos, etc. Isn't that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you ever be in a position, particularly after your conversations with Rashad Murphy and Isaiah Chance, where you would hang out in public or go out with people in public that are throwing signs from the opposite groups?
No, ma'am.
Did you have any indication from Isaiah Chance that the night that you came down, or the next night or the weekend, you were in danger?
Yes, ma'am.
Isaiah Chance, is he an individual who you know from childhood, that you grew up with?
No, ma'am.
Have you seen the videos or photos from his arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
You remember that video? It looks really cool, the background, the houses,
Yes,
there's like a
ma'am.
big truck there. You remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
You saw that video of him being arrested.
Yes, ma'am.
It's raining.
Yes, ma'am.
We're on the same page. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you grow up in a golf course gorgeous community like that?
No, ma'am.
Do you know him or Sean Gathright?
No, ma'am.
You didn't grow up for years and years and years, like with them.
No, ma'am.
Is 6 block a beautiful stretch of area that looks just like those gated communities in that golf course?
No, ma'am.
Is Ave B beautiful and gorgeous like that?
No, ma'am.
Melvin Park?
No, ma'am.
So Isaiah Chance comes onto the scene and you know him from social media?
Yes, ma'am.
You had not seen him before that.
Never.
Was he a big rap name before that?
No, ma'am.
Is it unusual, at least from the time that you have grown up in Jacksonville, for people to switch sides completely? So that would mean somebody from, for example, 6 blocks switching completely to ATK.
No, ma'am.
Does that happen?
No, ma'am.
How about between groups, right? There's nothing that says there's no problems that happen between the 2 groups, 3 groups, whatever it is, right? You could have members of ATK that fight with each other,
Yes, ma'am.
can't you?
No, ma'am.
No one from ATK can fight with each other. I don't mean get into a shootout. I mean have a disagreement.
Yeah, friends have disagreements. People have disagreements. Yeah,
Right.
that's ma'am.
And they switch to other subsets. They may not stay with one group.
Yeah, that's not really common, but it'll happen.
That's not common,
No, ma'am.
but it does happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Then how is Isaiah Chance, NHG, ATK, and now 1,200 within 24 months?
He's not really from anywhere. He's not really from a neighborhood.
Yeah, so you don't actually see him before you go to prison, or as y'all are growing up, maybe playing football together or something,
No, ma'am.
with other 1,200 members,
No, ma'am.
with other NHG members,
No, ma'am.
other ATK people.
No, ma'am.
Everybody else have known each other since children.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Are Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright some of the only local people that you are aware of that live in the nice side of town?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have, Charles Jones didn't grow up in a big mansion.
No, ma'am.
Fair to say he's probably one of the more successful of your group?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But no one grew up in those areas.
No, ma'am.
Can you explain how it's possible for Isaiah Chance to be switching from group to group to group like this? Why would one group even accept him if he left one subset to go to the next?
To use them, probably.
Well, did you actually see on social media Isaiah Chance denouncing NHG and ATK?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Why was he doing that?
Yeah, I think he fell out with members of those groups.
Those groups.
Yeah,
And then
no.
he started, you saw a social media post where he started posting and he tagged Ghost187, Rashad Murphy, his new 1200 friend, right? You saw that.
Yes, ma'am.
So he again switched.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that something you have done?
Never.
Anybody in 6 Block that you're aware of switch up like that?
No.
Did Charles Jones and Gutta Zay or co-defendant Isaiah Chance get into it on social media?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that pretty out there on social media?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see them on Spaces getting into it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall what they were getting into it for?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that?
Gotta say fake clothes.
Fake clothes.
Yes, ma'am.
He was posting wearing designer clothes, wasn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
And Charles Jones was making fun of him on social media, wasn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Charles Jones has lots and lots of followers on social media, doesn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Including the defendant in this case, Elisa Andrews. Did you know that?
No, ma'am.
You didn't know she follows him.
No, ma'am.
Would Charles Jones get into it with Ace on social media? Foolio and Ace get into it.
Not though I remember, I recall.
Well, maybe not social media, but YouTube videos.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, interviews with podcasters or music videos, drill raps that they're posting. They don't like each other.
No, ma'am.
It's pretty clear from the music videos.
Yes, ma'am.
And you admit Charles Jones really, really gets into it with people. I mean, he goes deep.
He does.
Right before the homicide actually occurs, are you familiar with the post that Charles Jones made to his social media account blasting ATK and their CEO Ace?
No, ma'am. I wasn't aware of it.
You're not aware of the social media post that he made about a thigh bone?
It's been a minute. I probably seen it.
Would it refresh your recollection to look at that post?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Okay. I remember it.
You remember the post?
Yes, ma'am.
On June 11th, which we've heard testimony about that Spaces incident between Gutta Zay and Charles Jones and how does his foot feel. We heard testimony about that happening on June 6th.
Yes, ma'am.
So on June 11th, is there a post from Charles Jones laughing about how Ace dropped y'all ass from the label and Corbin getting kidnapped?
What's your question?
Is there a post about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's not uncommon for Charles Jones, let's be honest. It's not uncommon for him to post something that's going to make somebody else upset, is it?
No, ma'am.
No. He does that all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Does he get revenue or clicks from doing things like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he probably one of the most, at least successful in social media in Six Block?
Yes, ma'am.
He's also referred to as Six.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned Gino Norris, and I want to talk specifically about Gino Norris. Have you ever been in a scenario where Gino Norris was involved and there was some kind of negative activity or behavior going on?
Not that I recall, no, ma'am.
Gino Norris has a real job, doesn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Gino Norris is quiet and reserved and shy. You never usually actually go out with him, do you?
No, ma'am.
Was the trip down to Tampa with Gino actually one of the rare times he goes out with y'all?
Probably the first, yes, ma'am.
And he doesn't get involved in any of this back and forth.
No, ma'am.
Gino Norris is not in these music videos.
No, ma'am.
He's not throwing any gang signs?
No, ma'am. I can't recall.
You've never seen him throwing gang signs?
No, ma'am.
He doesn't do this.
No, ma'am.
Now, on the night of the actual homicide itself, Gino Norris was also there
Yes, ma'am.
with several other individuals in that little cover area
Yes, ma'am.
outside of the Holiday Inn, home to suites.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've subsequently become aware that Gino Norris was shot
Yes, ma'am.
as a result of his being inside of that car.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any personal knowledge of anybody having a problem with Gino Norris?
No, ma'am.
And you said Spaz, the individual, Joe Rod Adams, that was killed at the high school game, he was grouped to 1,200, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just like co-defendants Rashad Murphy and Davion Murphy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
His relationship to Davion is his younger cousin, and his relationship to Rashad is his little brother, isn't that right?
Yes, ma'am.
There weren't just rumors about you having not committed this crime or having committed this crime, whatever it was. They called you and and confronted you, especially Rashad Murphy.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you receive a warning of some kind from Isaiah Chance before you came down to Tampa?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what exactly that warning was?
It was probably like 3 or 4 days before we went. He was just saying, "Be on beat." I think it was his exact words, "Be on beat."
How did he relay that message to you?
The phone.
Be on beat?
Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean?
Like, be on alert.
Why would he tell you that?
I don't know. I guess he called himself being cordial. He just said, "Be on beat."
Did he say, be on beat when you go to Tampa this weekend with Charles Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
He specifically said it was this for the weekend?
No, he said he seen the flyer. But like, "Be on beat down now." That was that.
Did you know or were you aware that Rashad Murphy liked the flyer that you were depicted in on the 14th, on the day it was posted?
No, ma'am.
Had you been aware of that, would you still have come to Tampa?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not scared of Rashad Murphy having done anything or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
How about had you got to Teasers, pulled up outside and seen Rashad Murphy in the parking lot, would you have been concerned about that?
Yes, ma'am.
How about if you went to those locations and you saw Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance in the parking lot?
Yes, ma'am.
You would have been concerned.
Yes, ma'am.
You would have known it's not normal.
Yes, ma'am.
They would never be in that same location from you in Tampa
Yes, ma'am.
and coming inside to hang out with you and your other friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you have relayed that they were outside to Charles Jones and the rest of your group?
Yes, ma'am.
You knew Miss Andrews enough to know that she certainly wasn't affiliated with any members of Six Block, isn't that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, back in 2017, 2018, you know somebody named Kay Shorty?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he affiliated to Six Block?
Yes, ma'am.
Meaning he would get along with Six Block?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, he would have been in high school, I guess. Is he a part of something called We All We Got?
Yes, ma'am.
To be fair, there's like, he's wearing sweaters with that on it, social media, like it's not a secret.
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, did you know him to be in any kind of relationship with the defendant, Alicia Andrews?
No, ma'am.
Did you know anything even about her?
No, ma'am.
Did you know that her phone contained a video or in a chat of them together talking about Six Block?
No, ma'am.
Did you know that they were talking about you?
No, ma'am.
Do you know the contents of her messages about you with Kay Shorty?
No, ma'am.
Have you talked at all with anybody about the content of those messages, including the defense?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Howard, Davion Murphy did not like you, did he?
No, ma'am.
And Rashad Murphy did not like you.
No, ma'am.
The only clubs that were posted via a flyer to social media were the clubs that you attended on the actual night and into the early morning hours of the homicide, right? So Truth 18 and Teasers, isn't that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The places that you went when you all got there on the first night, which was Friday night, there was no kind of promotion for that or club flyer.
No, ma'am.
Did you help when Foolio would go to these appearances and check out the location, make sure that he got paid, those types of things?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't have any of that for Friday night.
No, ma'am.
The only ones that would have been publicized were Truth 18
Yes, ma'am.
and teasers.
Yes, ma'am.
You indicated you had a friendly conversation with Rashad Murphy where he well, maybe it's not the same one. You had previous to Charles Jones's homicide friendlier conversations with him. Are you still calling them friendly?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because you're not cussing each other out on the phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Him asking you about whether you killed his younger brother, I'm confused or kind of a little, I guess maybe just confused about how that could be not anything.
I said man-to-man conversations, not we're just talking normal.
Well, he wasn't happy with you, was he?
No, ma'am.
He wasn't asking if you wanted to go do things together, was he?
No, ma'am.
You said that Rashad Murphy contacted you after the homicide of Charles Jones. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
I made it back to Jacksonville.
What did he say to you specifically?
He forgives me.
For what, Mr. Howard?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't recall me responding, but he just said he forgives me.
And you have no idea what he was talking about?
I guess he's saying for his brother.
So you're even?
Guess so. I think so. Yes, ma'am. Guess that's what he was indicating.
Not I think so. Didn't you see a social media post at like 5 a.m. or something, right after the murder happens, from Isaiah Chance or Rashad Murphy?
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't you believe at that time that that was 1200 taking credit for killing Charles Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Had you even contacted his mom at that point?
No, ma'am.
Had you even been interviewed by law enforcement at that point?
No, ma'am.
Had you talked to anyone but the people at the scene at that point that you can recall?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You were sending messages to whom?
My mom, my sister, family.
But you were still there.
Yes, ma'am.
You see it on media outlets at the time you saw them posting that?
Yes, ma'am.
You saw it already on the news.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So did you see the social media posts by either Isaiah Chance or Rashad Murphy before the news got a hold of the story that Julio Foolio had been murdered?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I have one moment, please? Yes. Can you please remind me what it is that the affiliation between 21st and 6th Block would be? If any, same side or opposite sides, just down to that.
Different sides of town. Yes, ma'am.
Not geographically, same sides if we go out and everybody's getting into a fight, or different sides, since you won't say gang?
Different side.
Different sides.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would Charles Jones be putting up 21st in posts or on social media? Is it the same reason he'd post himself in front of a picture of Melvin Park?
No, ma'am, that's 21st. We're not 20. We don't really have problems with 21st. At 20, I don't. 21st is not really someone we have problems with.
I'm trying to ascertain whether, oh, so they're not even involved in this beef back and forth.
No, ma'am.
I'm trying to understand why Charles Jones would throw a 6 with his hand and then also throw up 2 and 1.
That handshake can go along with basketball players using it, other people using it. I think he was just throwing up because I got pictures like that, and I don't.
But there's a clear difference in throwing up a 6
Yes, ma'am.
or making a 6 with your hand and pointing it down towards the ground if you're the opposing side or the ops.
Yes, ma'am.
That is a sign of disrespect.
Yes, ma'am.
What about 1200? There's a clear delineation between a 1 and a 2.
Yes, ma'am.
That is, in fact, a hand sign utilized by 1200 members.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I just have one more moment?
Yes.
Mr. Howard, thank you. I have no other questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, redirect.
The night that Charles Jones was killed, is it possible that the Murphys were also trying to kill you as well?
Yes, sir.
And do you know people who have been witnesses to trials involving any of the Jacksonville groups or gangs?
Can you repeat your question?
Do you know witnesses who have been you have people who have been witnesses in trials to any of the people in Jacksonville gangs or groups?
Yes, sir.
All right. And to be a witness sometimes can be a dangerous thing.
Objection, Your Honor.
Can it be dangerous to be a witness in a case?
Yes, sir.
If somebody labels you as a snitch or anything like that, that could be dangerous in Jacksonville?
Yes, sir.
All right. In Jacksonville, in this back and forth, are you aware of anyone who's been harmed for any sort of allegations that they were a snitch?
No, sir.
Are you aware of any individuals who've been harmed for any allegations that they have been a witness for the state or for the police?
Not that I recall, no, sir.
All right. Are there any rap songs that you know of in Jacksonville about people being harmed for being snitches or for being cooperating witnesses?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. I'm going to show you something. you recognize these?
Yes, sir.
All right. They're photographs?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you recognize the individual in the photograph?
Yes, sir.
You want to show the jury, or what are we, are these exhibits?
They're not. I have to introduce them to evidence first, Judge. I'm laying foundation and authentication.
Do you know what state the witness is being shown?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, are these fair and accurate depictions of the person that you know
Yes, sir.
here? All right. At this time, I'd seek to move what's been marked as Defense Exhibit 6 into evidence.
Do you have a physical copy?
I have a flash drive.
Well, it's, can't admit a hard drive.
I think you don't have a flash drive.
What else is on the flash
Exhibit
drive?
1 is the flash. It's just this.
Well, okay, it can be preliminarily admitted, subject to everyone taking a look at it and make sure there's nothing else on that flash drive.
I've
Have you
already
seen
shown
the?
it.
I did see it, check my files on it, but I did see the exhibits.
Okay, so anyway, it's admitted, but you guys just need, before it goes back to the jury, just gotta make sure you all look at the flash drive and that everything's on there is what should be on there, nothing that should not be on there. And that'll be defense exhibit, what was it, 6? Okay?
I'm going to publish Exhibit 6 to the jury. Alright. This photograph, do you see Charles Jones with the hand sign in this photograph?
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, is Charles Jones throwing up a hand sign that is not a 6-block hand sign?
Yes, sir.
All right. And this hand sign doesn't mean that he's involved in another gang, correct?
No, sir.
The same sort of hand sign in this photograph?
Yes, sir.
All right. And this does not mean that Charles Jones is a part of any other group or gang?
No, sir.
You're in Jacksonville. You're popular.
Yes, sir.
Maybe even outside of Jacksonville, you're popular.
Yes, sir.
You're popular because of what happened at Rains.
Yes, sir, you can say.
All right. And there are people who talk about you who you don't even know.
Yes, sir.
They talk about what happened at the high school.
Most likely, yes, sir.
And it would not be crazy to think that there are other women out there or men out there who talk about you and what happened at Rains High School.
Yes, sir.
And who did that in 2018, right?
Yes, sir.
And any of the years after that.
Yes, sir.
You said that Charles Jones was making fun of Gutta Zay for Gutta Zay having fake clothes.
Yes, sir.
All right, like you mean, when you say fake clothes, you mean like fake designer clothes?
Yes, sir.
So Gutta Zay portrays to be someone online that he's not?
I wouldn't say that often wearing fake designer clothes, but I know it was posted about Charles clowning him about fake designer clothes.
Okay, so he wears, from your knowledge, he wears fake designer clothes,
Yes,
but,
yes, sir.
but posted on social media as though it's real designer clothes.
Yes, sir.
And Julio, he had millions of followers.
Yes, sir.
on social media?
Yes, sir.
The followers that he had, were they also millions of followers on Instagram?
Yes, sir.
Did Young and Ace also have millions of followers?
Yes, sir.
Also on Instagram, he had millions of followers?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have no further questions.
Okay, thank you. May this witness be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Howard. You are now excused. All right, very good. Let's take a quick 5-minute comfort break, okay? We'll be right back.
All rise. All jurors out there.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I took a look at the case sites you gave me, Mr. McClimate, the Slicker case at 941 Southern Second, 1191. That was a lewd and lascivious molestation case, and in that case, the witnesses had direct knowledge of it was actually the mental condition of the defendant at or near the time of the offense, coupled with hearsay statements that she made to them. So the court said that was admissible. And the Rivera case at 561 Southern Second, 536, I don't know, that was a death penalty case, and the context of state of mind was more having to do with the aggravators and the mitigators. So, again, first of all, duress and/or coercion are not defenses in the state of Florida to intentional homicide. And any statements made to these witnesses, Ms. Jewell, and I can't remember the other person's name, those are just hearsay statements, and they're inadmissible. Okay, who's next for the defense? Okay, 5 minutes, we'll be back. gonna be ready to go back to your regular division. Give a trial next week?
Anthony Alava instead of Ms. Lyles, because Mr. Alava has a fight pitch.
Sure. All right, did you hear that?
That's fine, Judge.
Okay, let's bring the jury in. and
Yes,
get
Judge.
going.
Judge, I was just looking for defense. I don't know if they talked to him about any sort of listening or not. If he wants to call.
Oh, not in space?
Yeah, I don't know if it's required or not. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, you guys ready?
I am, but I don't.
Jury's in, Judge.
Okay, very good. Okay, defense, call your next witness.
At this time, the defense calls Anthony.
Before you have a seat, raise your right hand, please.
You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Alava, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right. Where do you currently live? Don't give me the address, but just, do you live in Florida?
No, I live in New York.
All right. At any point in time, did you have any property in Florida?
I rented out Airbnbs to properties in Florida, Tampa.
Okay. The Airbnb that you rented out, do you know the address of that Airbnb?
Yes. One of them was 13801 Heritage Club Drive, and then the other one was, I don't remember correctly, the next one.
All right, no problem. That Airbnb, was that in Tampa?
Yes, correct, both.
All right, both the Airbnbs were in Tampa. Well, you have to say yes for the
Yes.
record, I'm sorry. Okay, and were they in the same community?
Yes, same townhouse community.
All right. How long did you own these Airbnbs for?
Well, I rented them out for about a year.
About a year?
Yes.
All right, and what time frame was that? Can you tell me?
I believe it was around April of 23 to June, July of 2024.
Okay. And so the Airbnb that you had multiple tenants?
Correct. So it was subleasing, and then Airbnb took care of just bringing in tenants on a daily, weekly schedule.
The Airbnb that you had, that you were, renting out, did you have employees?
Yes.
Did those employees run the business, so to speak, of the Airbnb?
Yes. So I had virtual employees in the Philippines, and I also had a cleaning staff local to Tampa.
Okay. The cleaning staff would do what?
They would clean before and after every guest. They will make sure everything in the house is stocked, make sure there's nothing missing, make sure the guests have everything they needed, basically.
All right. The cleaning staff, they weren't perfect,
No, I won't, no.
so sometimes maybe there were things that were not done correctly.
Yeah, I would say so. There were times where there was complaints, and my job as the owner was to get in between that and escalate it and help them out.
All right. The Airbnbs, do they both have Ring cameras?
Correct. Yes.
Let's identify the Airbnb that's pertinent to this case. Were there one of the Airbnbs that was subject to some sort of investigation from the police?
Yes.
All right. Which one was that? Was that the address that you do know, or the one that you don't know?
The one I don't know, and if I'm correctly, it's on the top of my head. I think it's 3703 Gazebo, I think it was called, something like that. The street name.
Okay. So let's call it the Gazebo Airbnb. All right. That Gazebo Airbnb has a Ring camera in the front,
Correct, in the front.
covering the front door.
Yes.
All right. The Ring camera system also is accompanied by a lock system.
Yeah, so we had the Schlage encode. It's not together per se, but they do mix. They were,
Okay.
yeah.
So they're not, I guess, connected, but they sometimes can work together.
They were connected through my CRM, so my CRM would integrate with both of them separately.
Okay. Now, but they're different companies, it's two
Yes,
different
correct.
products.
Separate companies, yes.
This locking system, did it also have records of when the door locked and unlocked?
Yes, so it was a master lock, so the reason I liked it for the business was because it gave you a history. Anytime anybody opened the door, closed the door, or I could even, lock it myself manually as well from New York.
When you say that it gives a history about opening the door, is the history about the door, does the history record show when the door is open or when it's unlocked or locked?
The records show whenever the lock moves either left or right, when it's open or unlocked.
Okay. All right. I want to show you a video, which is State's Exhibit 61A. One. Have you ever seen this video before? Don't play it.
Yes.
All right. And is this the Gazebo Airbnb?
Correct.
The date on the bottom is June 22nd, 2024.
I see it.
Is that the correct date?
Yes.
And then time on it is 1900 hours 55.
Yes, I see it.
Is that 7:55?
Correct.
All right. And you see a woman there at the front door?
Yes.
Now, this camera system, it operates on what?
It was sensitivity, basically, so whenever somebody will move, they're supposed to record it.
All right. Does it always record when someone moves by the door?
It's supposed to, but it wasn't 100% perfect.
All right. You had issues with that sometimes?
Yeah, definitely.
The issues that you had with the Ring camera not always recording, did those issues intensify at all towards the end of your ownership of the Airbnb?
Intensify, not really. It was something more casual throughout the whole time I owned the Airbnb. It wasn't really a big issue unless had to do with like too many guests or a party or something like that. That's when we would go in and look at it.
Okay. Now, you see the time on this video, correct?
Correct.
I want to play the video and ask you a question. Do you hear an individual saying "my bad" on the
Yes, I
video?
do.
Is that you?
No, it's not.
All right. Is that someone inside the Airbnb?
It sounds like it, yes.
All right. The intercom system. Is there an intercom system for the Ring camera?
Yes, there is.
And did you ever used to activate or use the intercom system yourself?
Only when it was needed.
All right. Was it needed on June 22nd, 2024?
No, I don't know.
The intercom system, you did not use it on June 22nd, 2024?
No.
Did you unlock the door remotely on June 22nd of 2024?
No.
The person that was let in, did you see them put in a code?
No, I did not see them.
I want to show you what's in evidence as State's Exhibit 66. What is this document, to your knowledge?
Yeah, so this was the slides and code, the history. So anytime, so as you can see, Tampa 1202, that's one of the Airbnbs, and then it shows the date and buy time or the transactions, basically.
I'm sorry. I think the Tampa 1202, is that the gazebo?
Yes, correct.
All right. Do you see the time here, 7:55, unlocked by access code?
Mm-hmm.
Just for the record, is that yes?
Yes.
The court reporter is
Sorry
taking it
about
down. All right. Now, it says unlocked by access code, but at 7:55, you did not see anyone put in the code on the camera. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, is this locking system, you know of it ever to be incorrect?
No, it's actually more accurate than the Ring.
All right. Now, that 7:55 unlocked by access code, is that an example of the Ring camera not picking up an individual in front of the camera?
Yes, because in the video, we didn't see anybody there at 7:55. So obviously, when they pressed the access code, it had to be in the front door, but if the Ring camera didn't share, so it didn't pick it up.
All right. I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
Hey, Cross?
Just briefly. Mr. Alava, actually, can I use that example?
Thank you.
Mr. Alava, you had seen the Ring video and you had sent that to a Tampa police detective, is that correct?
Correct. I sent it to, I believe, two people, a sergeant, something
Sergeant
like
Rachel Cholnick and Detective, let me look at the email.
that. Nick McGill, I believe.
Detective McGill, that's correct.
Yes.
And when we're looking at this, I'm going to go down here, unlocked by access code. Right before it, you have access code deleted. Does that happen when you have an Airbnb guest no longer there? Is that access code originally given to them deleted?
Correct. So it's all automated. So the CRM would, anytime a guest will leave, then their code will be deleted. Anytime a guest will come in, they have a new access code automatically placed as well.
And then you had already talked about this one at 7:55, where it is unlocked by access code. That's that new Airbnb guest using their new code. Is that correct?
Yes,
And
that's anybody who comes in using that code.
And obviously, you saw that video where the person walks up and knocks and the person has already gone in, correct?
Correct.
So the camera did go on, it was just delayed and did not capture that first person, is that correct?
Oh, yeah. So from the video, I just see the lady there. I don't see anybody beforehand coming in, but it shows like somebody's already inside.
Okay. And then you saw the second video where the door is already opened and that person, that lady walks right in, correct?
Correct.
So again, that was captured on the Ring camera. And then we show the 7:59 locked and unlocked, and there is no video for that. You said that this locked log is very accurate, correct?
Correct.
And can a person just unlock the door and not open the door? You see what I'm saying? Like if somebody was within the Airbnb, can they unlock it just to test to see if it's locked, which would be reflected on this lock log? Is that correct?
Correct. So anytime someone goes left or right on the lock, it will go there in the transactions.
Yeah, so if a person just went left and right, but never actually opened the door and went out, it would not activate a Ring camera. Is that correct?
Correct. It will activate that, not the Ring camera.
And you have a back sliding glass door in that Airbnb.
Correct.
And there is no Ring camera that covers the back of that door. Is that
No,
correct?
No camera, and didn't have a lock per se, just sliding. It wasn't physical or code per se.
In fact, Airbnb policy, you have to let your guests know where those cameras are, correct?
It is a policy. I have to make sure I let them know exactly where they are, and I can only have it outside on the front, nowhere in the inside, anything like that.
Okay. And so anyone that is not unlocking and locking that front door, there is another access point where they can get in your Airbnb at that lane, at Gazebo Pond Lane, correct?
Unfortunately, yes.
And that's the back door.
Yes,
And you got to go through the back door, the sliding glass door, and through a back gate, and then through kind of a grassy field to get to the parking lot.
correct.
And there would be no record of anybody coming in and out of that back sliding glass
No.
door.
Correct.
Okay, I have nothing further, Judge.
Okay, redirect?
Just a quick question. The access code that's given to the tenants, that access code gets sent through the Airbnb app?
Correct.
All right, and it gets sent to the person who booked the Airbnb?
Correct. All communication is through the Airbnb portal and the app, and then based off that person's account.
All right, no further questions.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You're free,
Thank you.
you're free to go. All right, who's your next witness?
Are you swearing? Before you have a seat, raise your right hand, face the clerk.
Yes, her face is not to be broadcast.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
All jurors now judge.
Who's doing the cross for the state?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, what do you, have a seat. I think the state wants to talk to you about any information you may have. Go ahead.
Ma'am, have you been watching the televised portion of this trial?
Yes,
And have you been relaying what you've been watching with your son?
a summary, yes.
And what is the name of your son? You communicated to him what has been going on throughout the duration of the trial.
Yes.
Were you instructed by the defense not to watch the trial?
Well, I started that before, I wasn't originally supposed to testify. So once I got the subpoena, then I stopped that.
When was that?
I want to say late last week, early this week, something like that.
Well, when was the last time that you communicated with your son about testifying or what has occurred in court?
Probably about 2 days ago.
And was that after or before your subpoena was received?
That was after.
But you have not received any kind of notification or instruction not to watch what's going on?
I
on
have
TV?
subsequently.
When?
It was a few days ago.
You don't recall
I have
when?
to, not the specific day, it was a couple days ago.
And thereafter, you did not watch anything?
Correct.
And whatever was being televised, was that the live stream or news media that you were
It was
observing?
news media.
Did you have an opportunity to meet with the defense team about preparing for trial?
I spoke with them on the phone yesterday.
And were you the only person present for that preparation?
Yes.
Have you talked to your daughter, Nevaeh Gathright, about trial?
Not really, no.
About what's happened in trial?
No.
And have you been present for three-way conversations where you and your son were discussing that with Nevaeh on the phone? Ms. Gathright on the phone?
No.
Okay. I don't have anything else, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Now you know. Let's go. Bring the jury.
Yes, Judge.
Which is fine. It's your choice.
All rise. Jury is on.
Okay, very good. Everyone have a seat again, and you may proceed, Mr. McClement.
All right, good. All right, could you tell us where you, don't, not the address, but could you tell us where you currently live?
In Jacksonville.
All right, and do you know an individual named Sean Gathright?
Yes, that's my son.
Okay. You've known him his entire life?
Yes.
And did he live with you at any point in time?
Yes.
When did he stop living with you?
Prior to this incident, he lived with me pretty much the whole time, except for 1 year he was in California with his dad.
Okay. Do you have a military background?
Yes, I do.
With what branch?
Retired Marine Corps.
And how long were you in the Marine Corps?
16 years.
All right. And do you have any firearms trainings
Yes.
with the Marine Corps?
Yes, I have both. I'm a 7th Award rifle expert with the rifle, and I also am trained in the 9mm Glock pistol.
Okay. Do you own any firearms?
Yes, I do.
How many firearms do you own?
I own several. Do you want me to include the ones that were confiscated also?
Correct. So you can just
Alright.
list all of them, and then we can identify what was
Okay.
taken.
So I have a shotgun, a 30-06 rifle, and a 45 revolver. What else? And then I had the 2 ARs that were taken and another 9mm. I also have a 380, and then I have since replaced my ARs that were taken with another AR and a SIG 9mm.
All right. So including the two that were taken, you have about 9 or so?
Yes, about that.
And you've had these firearms for how long?
The new AR and the SIG I just bought in the past couple months. The other weapons I've had mostly since between 2012 and 2015 when I was stationed in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
How long have you had the 2 firearms that were taken from your house?
Those two, I got those at a gun show in Jacksonville, North Carolina, so I would say 10, 11 years, 12 years, somewhere around there.
And those that were taken, they were taken by Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Yes, they were.
All right. Was there a search warrant conducted at your home?
Yes, there was.
And during that search warrant, did someone read the search warrant to you?
I don't recall.
All right.
They kind of,
Did the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office search your entire home?
as far as I know, they told me I couldn't go in or anything.
So you weren't actually inside when the search
No.
was conducted?
No.
All right.
They made me sit outside.
All right. I'm going to show you what's in evidence as States Exhibit 53, A through X. Do you see this image?
Yes, that's the sink.
Is that the sink in your house?
Yes.
The kitchen sink?
Mhm.
And that sink, what's inside the sink?
On the left side are the dishes, on the right side are cardboard.
Who put the cardboard in the sink?
I did.
For what?
I told the detective, I have a garden in the back where I have eggplants, tomatoes, and things like that. My mom said it's good fertilizer or compost, so I'm supposed to break it down. You soak it for like 2 or 3 days, break it down, and then use it as like fertilizer, sometimes like carbon or something. She also grows a lot of fruit trees and stuff, so she has good ideas.
Understood. And you told that to the police?
They didn't ask me about it.
All right. The items, the cardboard, what is the cardboard made of? I'm not sorry, what is it not made of, but what is it of?
It was various different things, Amazon boxes, various boxes that were in the house.
All right. Did any of it include boxes of weapons that were purchased?
It is possible.
Do you know how long you had these items in the sink?
It was only like 2 or 3 days, I think. You're supposed to soak it for 2 or 3 days so it breaks down easier. But you gotta peel the plastic, the coating, if it's not all cardboard, you gotta peel that
Is
off.
there a question posed, Your Honor, objection?
Yep, ask a question, please.
You know what this is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Do you see any cardboard that came from either a firearm or a firearm part?
I believe the Mac tools, and I can't see. I don't know what that blue, can't really tell what that blue one is.
All right. The home, did the home have, other than just the firearms, did it have any ammunition in it?
Yes.
All right. And what types of ammunition did you have in the home?
I have ammunition for every single type of weapon that I have.
Okay.
So I have shotgun shells, I had 9mm rounds, 5.56s, 223s, 45, so on and so forth.
Where do you keep the firearms that you do have?
The firearms are in a safe in my master bedroom.
The safe, how do you get into it?
It's either a combination code or a key.
Showing what's in evidence as States Exhibit 54, A through CCC. Is that a photograph of the master bedroom?
Yes, it is. It's right next to my chest of drawers.
All right. That safe, you said has a key or a lock?
It has a combination lock, and you can open it with a key. I usually use the key because I can never remember the combination.
All right. Is the combination anywhere? Like, do you store
No,
it
it's not
somewhere?
written down anywhere. That's why I always forget it.
And the key, where do you keep the key?
The keys kept on my dresser in like an oval trinket box where I have like loose change, pens, old gift cards, like random things.
Does anyone know where you keep the key for your safe?
No.
Showing 54D. Is that the inside of your safe?
Yes, it is.
And how did the police get inside the safe?
I gave them the key.
Is this also the inside of the safe?
Yes, it is.
Are these rifles equipped?
That's without the, I don't think my ARs are in that picture.
Showing 54G.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Now, are these rifles equipped with brass catchers?
The ARs are, the brass catchers go on the ARs.
All right. And who purchased the brass catchers?
I did.
For what purpose?
For picking up, well, preventing me from having to police brass when I go to the range.
When you say police brass, what do you mean by that?
Well, when you go firing at a range, you're supposed to basically pick up all the brass that you've used in your lane and either take it with you or recycle it. And after all my years on firing ranges in the Marine Corps, you're picking up hundreds and hundreds of pieces of brass. So it's just, when I found out about the brass catchers, I was like, oh, that's heaven.
Okay. Now, did Sean Gathright own any firearms that you know of?
No,
Did you ever let him borrow any of your firearms?
no.
Had you ever taken him to the gun range?
Yes, he's been to the range with me once.
The one time that he went to the gun range with you, do you know what he fired?
We took the shotgun and we took the .45. I don't believe we took the ARs because it wasn't like a long distance range. So we mostly picked the short range weapons.
Okay. And what do you call short range weapons?
The handguns, the 9mm and the .45.
Showing 54 VV, is that also the safe?
Yes, that's also the safe.
And showing 54 WW, is that inside of the safe?
Yes, that's also inside of the safe.
And
Sorry.
is that ammunition that we see there?
No, those are empty magazines right there.
Oh, are they're empty?
Yes, those are empty right there. The ones on the right, I can't tell the ones on the left because they're not turned around where you could see where you put the rounds in, but the ones on the right that are stacked horizontally and then the two right there in the middle, those are empty.
Okay. Do you know Alicia Andrews?
No,
Do you know if Alicia Andrews has ever been to your home?
I don't, not that I recall, no.
So you're not aware whether Sean Gathright and Alicia Andrews are friends?
I wouldn't think so because my son is friends with a small group of people and they're the ones that are at the house. I don't believe I've seen her at my house before.
All right. And when your son was arrested, he was how old?
He was 18.
Do you know of Sean Gathright to be in a gang?
No,
Do you know of him to hang out with any gang members?
no,
And do you know who Isaiah Chance is?
yes,
All right. Does Isaiah Chance ever come by the house?
yes,
When he came by the house, will you ever bring a girl with him?
no,
Did Isaiah Chance ever date your daughter?
yes.
And you never met Alicia Andrews through Isaiah Chance even?
I really can't recall specifically meeting her. I believe she may have come over when I had like a barbecue or something,
Okay.
but I'm not really it doesn't stand out in my memory having met her.
Okay. Do you know of Isaiah Chance as the name Gutter?
No,
You never heard that before?
no.
Do Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright call each other little or bigger bro?
Yes.
All right. Who is the bigger bro in the two?
Zay is the bigger bro, Sean's the little bro.
The cars that you had at the home. Could
Yes.
you describe what cars you had?
At that time, I had a 2018 Lincoln MKZ. I had a Nissan Altima, the Chevy Impala, and a Toyota 4Runner.
The 4Runner, was it always at your home?
The 4Runner goes back and forth. I've had it since 2004, and I usually let my mom goes back and forth between New York and Florida, so she'll spend maybe 6 weeks to 2 months in each place. So when she's down here in Florida, that's a vehicle I usually let her use because that's the one that she's most used to. When
Okay.
I was stationed overseas for 3 years, that's the vehicle that I left for her to use, so that's what she's comfortable with.
All right. For any reason, would you lie for Alicia Andrews?
No,
Do you know who she is?
no,
Do you have any sort of allegiance to her?
no.
All right. No further questions.
Okay, Cross? Please, Your Honor. Yes, I'm sorry, we do need to put the witness's name on the record, including spelling.
Ma'am, how long have you lived in the residence that you were in now?
10 years?
Did you always keep a gun safe just like that with your firearms in it?
We bought the gun safe in, I want to say 2017 or 2018.
You brought this gun safe in 2017 or 2018?
Yes,
And you have a problem remembering the code to that gun safe?
yes, because I can change it at any time. My ex-husband, when he was there, he used the code, but I can never remember the code. I don't like to keep the same code all the time. I change my front door code regularly. I can remember that because I come in and out every day.
Before you came to court here today, ma'am, to testify, did you have an opportunity to watch the trial and watch the other witnesses testify against the court's order?
No.
You did not watch this trial.
You said today?
Before you came here to testify today, had you watched the testimony of the other witnesses in this trial?
I had watched the testimony in the days prior to being told I could not or should not watch.
All week
The
last
trial.
week? So all week last week?
Yes,
What about this week at all?
earlier this week. Yes.
And did you have an opportunity to report what you were watching and seeing and the updates from the trial to your son?
Yes,
And that's Sean Gathright.
yes,
And that's the individual you said has a small group of friends.
yes,
You said he doesn't really get into anything,
yes,
doesn't get involved in anything.
yes.
He previously lived where?
He stayed in California for about a year with his dad.
Did he live anywhere else?
He lived with his dad.
You don't know where that was?
His dad lived in California.
He never lived in Mississippi?
His grandmother lives there.
Okay. And that's the same grandmother that we,
No, that's not my mom. That's his dad's mom.
so you don't know that if he lived in Mississippi?
I know they vacationed in Mississippi.
Okay.
I don't know for how long. It was when he was staying with his dad.
Your mom is the individual we've heard from, Lorna Allen, is that right?
That is correct.
And you watched her testimony?
No, I
Correct?
didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
So you
I was
just,
too anxious.
Okay, so you just picked everyone else's to watch and not hers because you were anxious for her.
Yes, because
You didn't watch it after.
I watched the recap after,
Okay.
but
And
I
then
didn't watch I didn't watch her entire testimony, no.
everyone else, though, you feel like you watched their entire testimony?
Not really, because it can get long, I mean, it's like, one's like 8 hours.
You were relaying back literal names of witnesses, though, to your son, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And you said on direct examination that you do not know Alicia Andrews.
correct.
Do you admit that you've communicated with Alicia Andrews since her arrest?
Yes, I did.
Several times.
Yes,
And you coordinated for Alicia Andrews to make contact with co-defendant Isaiah Chance on a telephone call.
I don't believe I did, no.
Who is Ariel Chance?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have written a message to Miss Andrews telling her to call Ariel at the time that they've agreed to so she could talk to her boyfriend or co-defendant, Isaiah Chance.
I know I sent her a message telling her that I supported her and I was praying for her because during the hearings, I didn't see, maybe her parents weren't able to make it, and I felt sorry for her. She was facing, life in prison. So I sent her a supportive message. I know
So-
I definitely sent that,
Okay.
but
so
as
you know
far as
her.
other specifics, no, I can't recall.
Okay. All right. So you think she's facing a lot of time, and I've seen her parents, but you haven't.
Well, I'm talking about the previous hearings, the court
Oh,
hearings.
okay. So you're
And the
just being
status
supportive.
reports and stuff.
You're just being supportive.
Yeah,
And you testified that your son doesn't have any access to the safe. Nobody in your house has access, not your daughter, not your son.
correct.
And you testified that your son is not in a gang, and you don't know anything about his wrongdoings as far as a gang is concerned.
Well, according to the Florida statute, I'm a gang associate.
Why is that?
According to the
Is it because
statute.
you're testifying?
Because according to the statute,
Stop, one at a time.
according to the Florida
We
gang
don't need you to
statute.
tell us what the statute says. I didn't ask you what the statute says. I
Well,
just want you
you
to
asked
answer the
me why.
questions if you could, please, okay? I just said, did you testify in direct examination that you don't know anything about your son being involved in a gang,
That's correct.
and he doesn't have any access to your firearms because you're in the military and you understand the need that he not have
I'm
access?
retired military, but yes.
If I can just finish the question, just because the court reporter is writing down what we're saying, and she can't write it down if we talk over each other, okay?
Go ahead.
Are you employed now?
I was employed prior to this incident.
Okay, but not at the current,
Not at
this
the
current
current
time? And you testified that he doesn't have access to the safe that you've had for 10
That's
years or
correct.
whatever? Okay, all right. Did you speak to your son about what your testimony would be if you came to court to testify on behalf of Miss Andrews?
No, I don't believe so.
Ma'am, your testimony for certain is that you are the only person, or your ex-husband, both the adults in the house, are the only individuals with access to your guns.
Yes, ma'am.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'm showing you what I'm going to mark as State's Exhibit 115. And would you please take a look at these extractions from your son's cell phone?
See, floor pockets. This is the same thing.
No, ma'am.
821. Okay.
Showing defense counsel the same. Your Honor, at this time, the state would actually seek to admit state's amended exhibits, 115, 116, and 117.
Any objection? Okay, admitted.
Ma'am, you would agree that 2023 is within the last 10 years, isn't that correct?
Yes. Would you like to know what safe that's
Ma'am?
referencing?
Listen,
Oh, I'm sorry.
you just need to wait and answer the question that's asked, okay?
Okay.
Ma'am, in 2023, did the device identified as belonging to Sean Gathright send you a message, that indicated, hey, I'm on the way, OTW, to the spot. There was only $120 cash in the safe store pocket, so I grabbed that. Did he send you this message?
I can't recall the specifics, but yes, I guess it would.
115, on August 21st of 2023, did your device from an individual named Mom send your son a message that said, what's the code to the safe? Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And in 2016, or in states 116, 2023, did you send your son a message indicating, hey, Shawnee, at 8:14 p.m.?
Okay.
Did you send the message to your son that says, hey, Shawnee, at 8:14 p.m.?
It is possible. Yes.
Did you also send, I'm back at home for a few minutes?
Yes.
Does he tell you that he's on his way over?
Yes.
Do you then ask him, what is the code to the safe?
Yes.
Does he respond to you with a code?
Yes.
Do you respond to him, I'm about to leave, I'll get off from you later?
Yes.
And again, never mind, just hold on to it for now, at about 8:43.
Yes.
Does he say, do you want me to put it back in the box, question mark, to you?
Yes.
And do you respond, no, just hold on to it, but be safe?
Yes.
Ma'am, do you know your son to actually have been in possession of any firearm outside of when you have indicated you took him to utilize those firearms
No.
at the firing range?
No.
Do you recognize what was previously admitted as a photograph that was sent to one of the co-defendant's devices or on one of the co-defendant's devices, any of the firearms depicted in this photo?
They're AR. Okay.
Do you recognize them?
They're ARs.
Do you recognize the specific firearms?
I can't recognize the specific firearms in the picture.
Do you recognize that
pictures.
shoe as one that your son wears?
I don't know if that's I can't tell you. It's a picture
If
of a
you don't know,
firearm
that's
on the
okay.
floor. I
If you
can't
don't
really-
know, that's okay.
Yeah, I really can't tell you. Oh, snaps.
Are you familiar with what a Glock switch is?
Yes.
Do you possess a federal stamp required by law for which to possess a Glock switch?
No.
Do you have a Glock switch in your possession?
No.
Do you own a Glock switch to use with your guns?
No.
Can you please, for the jury to see, put your hands up so that they can see the front and the backs of your hands, ma'am? Please take a look at the photographs that I am handing to you.
Okay. I don't know who this is. Okay.
Do you recognize any of those photographs?
No, not really.
Do you
Just
recognize,
pictures of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
do you recognize any of the guns depicted in those photographs?
No, because I don't see anything in reference to them that I would know.
Well, do you recognize any of them as being your guns or similar to your guns?
Similar to mine, yes.
When you went to the gun range the one time, you indicated you brought 2 long guns to shoot?
No, well, yeah, the shotgun and I think one of the ARs and then the handguns.
Did you bring any handguns with a Glock switch?
To the range, no, I don't believe so.
Do you own any handguns with a Glock switch, ma'am?
No.
Please remove that, whatever it is. The purse needs to be removed from the courtroom. I understand, but please just take, no, she
Yeah,
never.
you can take it out.
Okay, yes, thank you. Just remove it, thank you.
I turned that off.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would seek to admit and publish State's Exhibit 118, photograph extraction from the device of codependent shock afterite.
Okay, any objection?
I do have some objections to some of the photos. I know them available.
Would the court like us to approach to
Yeah,
address
I
you?
think-
your testimony that you have not seen your son with firearms as well, right?
Correct.
I'm showing you states 118. Do you recognize this firearm?
I can't tell a serial number, it's on the wrong side.
Well, what's on the front of the
It is a
firearm?
9mm. I'm sorry?
What's on the front of the firearm underneath the barrel?
It looks like a scope.
Do you have a firearm or a handgun with a scope that looks like that?
Similar to that, yes. But I can't tell if that's my weapon because I can't see the serial number.
Well, surely you can tell because it has a Glock switch on it, and you've indicated you don't have a Glock switch, right?
Right?
Okay.
I'm
And
looking
this is
at-
not your, I'm
The
sorry.
handguard?
This is not your hand, is it?
No.
And this is an extraction from your son's device. Do you understand that?
If that's what you claim, it doesn't.
In advance of you testifying here today, did you ask your son whether there was anything incriminating on his phone?
No, I didn't.
Did you ask your son whether he had taken firearms out of your safe?
No.
You
I don't
surely
believe
didn't ask
so.
your, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't believe so, no.
You surely didn't ask your son whether he had taken your firearms and used those in a homicide, correct?
Oh, correct.
How about in 118B here, do you recognize this firearm?
That looks like a, yeah, that's a Glock 9mm.
Okay. Do you recognize it as belonging to you, ma'am?
No, I can't read the serial number on it.
Surely you can admit that those are not your legs.
No, and I can't say that that's my gun either.
Okay. And lastly, we'll show you 118C. Did you teach your son how to dismantle an assault rifle?
No,
You did not.
no.
Okay. You don't recognize these pictures from his device?
No, I don't. I don't see any reference, I don't see anything to reference it to. It's just, it's a barrel on a sheet.
Sure, I'm just asking whether you recognize it, ma'am.
No,
That's
I
all.
don't.
Okay. And you lastly have indicated that you do not know your, actually, one more. Did you have an opportunity to, at least in your inventory of what was taken or seized by law enforcement, understand that several assault rifles were missing?
No, I never got an inventory from JSO.
Well, you said you replaced the 2 assault rifles.
I
given
knew
you.
those were taken. I knew those were taken definitely because when I went home after the search was done, they were missing.
Okay.
And I know where they are.
Were they the only 2 weapons that were missing,
Well, I don't know what JSO took.
which indicates you don't know what you had?
No, they took, I know they took the 2 ARs and they took some of my 9mm. I think 2 of my 9mm actually.
The exhibit that I previously identified as having been a photograph on co-defendant Rashad Murphy's device. Do you remember me showing you this photograph?
Yes,
Certainly, if your son didn't have access to the firearms, or at least that's what your testimony is, you would not allow his friends to have access to those firearms. Isn't that correct?
that is correct.
Did your son explain to you that he sent a text message to Gadaze or Isaiah Chance on April 27th of 2024, but with that same identical photograph?
No,
No.
no.
Did you know your son or Isaiah Chance to have access to those assault rifles in March or April of 2024?
No.
I'm going to show you what I will identify as State's Exhibit 119. So it would be your testimony that you do not recognize this communication between GZ or Gadaze and your son.
These are not my devices and not my communications, so I can't be asked to identify who they are.
I'm not asking you to identify who they are. I'm asking you if you're aware of the communication. So the answer to that is no.
Well, they're not on my phone, so no, I wouldn't be aware of these communications.
But you are aware that you did not give either permission to access your safe or your firearms, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to go ahead and publish this photograph of what? Of this message exchange, states 119 state, the state would seek to admit this exhibit, Your Honor, 119.
Any objection?
No objection.
Submitted. Is it 118 or 119? 118?
119. Prior was 118. I can't. I'm sorry. You've indicated you don't recognize this and did not allow access to these weapons on March 27th of 2023, correct?
Correct. I think that's 2024.
I'm sorry, 2024. Thank you, ma'am. So you would not have known anything about the same depiction being messaged between or on Rashad Murphy's device in the 2 days before the homicide. Do you know Rashad Murphy?
No, I don't.
Any reason for Rashad Murphy to have anything from your son's device? Never came around with your son?
No. I thought you said those pictures went to my son.
They did. They did. From
So why would they
Gadaze,
go to my-
your son's best friend. Remember him? Do you remember him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying if they're in my home, why would the photo of my weapons in my home be sent to my son who lives at the home?
Yeah, I couldn't explain to you why your son and his best friend were sending photographs of the weapons around that you have. I'm just asking you why they
And
have
I don't
access
think
to
that-
them.
I'm not saying that those are my weapons. Like I said before, there's no context to it where I can identify where this was taken. You said it's on the phone, that's fine.
Were
But
you
there's
seeing-
no context. There's nothing that I can identify as something from my home.
There's no question. The context is you've indicated your son, other than the one time you took him to that firing range, would not have access to all of your
Correct.
assault weapons.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct.
Lastly, you've indicated that your son is not in fact in a gang. Is that right?
That is right.
But you admit that you yourself, you said today, I think, that you are a gang associate according to Florida statute.
Yeah, according to Florida statute,
So you're
because,
familiar-
yeah, I am familiar, I looked it up, because according to Florida statute, if you associate with a known gang member, which is only known to law enforcement, not to any individual person,
Is that extra bit that you've added there, the portion,
no, actually, that's the reality of it.
the statute
So
says?
if you willingly associate
Ma'am.
with a known gang member,
Correct.
then you are considered a gang associate.
Not a question. What's the question?
Well, she said I willingly admitted to being a gang member. I just wanted to clarify
Okay,
that.
That's fine. And Mr. McAlima will be able to clear anything up on redirect. So what's the next question?
You've indicated that you do not have any information about your son being a gang member
Correct.
or a gang associate.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to show you what I've marked as States Exhibit A through F. Please take a look at those photographs.
Okay, what gang sign is this supposed to be for?
Okay, well,
Have
just
you had
wait.
an opportunity to review the photographs?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Is it fair to say that your son is depicted in all of the photographs with the exception of one which depicts Isaiah Chance?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that you watched the portion of the trial during which the detectives testified about what a 1200 gang sign would look like?
No, I didn't.
You did not watch the
I
detectives?
did not see that portion, no.
Ma'am, please. You did not watch detectives Drabick or Nieder or Griffin testify?
Not testify about gang signs, no.
You did not see the gang charts that were published in this case?
I saw the gang charts, yes.
Did you see anything on the gang charts that would have been indicative of a gang sign?
I don't believe so.
And it's your testimony that you cannot identify your son as being involved in any gangs, is that right?
That is right.
I'm going to may I please seek to admit, Your Honor, states 114C, A through F.
Any objection? Okay, admitted.
Who is the individual depicted in states 114E, ma'am?
And, I'm sorry, it's 114,
A through F.
114?
114 A through F.
A through F. Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure.
This is not Isaiah Chance. You're not sure?
Well, I
That's-
can't see the face, I'm not really sure.
Sure. How about 114D?
Oh, that's Sean.
And who else is in the photograph that you know?
I know the other two people in the photograph.
Right, who are they, please?
I'm not gonna give you their names.
Okay.
You're refusing to give the names?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate.
Oh, okay. Well, you're under oath to tell the truth. so
I
you-
am, and I truly believe it's not appropriate.
Okay, well, I guess you're the judge now. Okay, go ahead. What's the next question?
They're not involved
Ma'am.
in this.
Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to see all three charts that were presented in court?
I believe I saw one chart.
Do you know which gang it was for?
It was the one that had my son on there as an associate. I
Which one?
remember that one.
Which one?
So I don't remember which name that was, but I remember his picture on there as an associate.
I'm showing you, it states 114F. Do you recognize the individual depicted in 114F, ma'am?
Yes,
Who is that individual?
that's my son.
How about 114B, ma'am? Is your son depicted also in this one?
Yes,
Which individual is your son in 114B?
he's the one with the hat.
Is he in the center of the photograph?
Yes, on
Is-
the left,
Is your daughter also depicted in the photograph?
perhaps.
Perhaps. May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, redirect.
Is there a reason why you don't want other people identified for
Objection, Your
this
Honor,
court?
relevance.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is there a reason why you don't want other people identified for this court?
Yes,
You can answer. Good.
yes, because, number one, the high profile of the case. Number two, I was directly told by law enforcement.
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained as to hearsay.
Okay,
So.
it's a very-
No, ma'am, I sustain the objection. You can't keep answering, all right? So
asking-
you're not actually the judge in here. So, and I do appreciate the situation you're in. However, nonetheless, you need to do what I tell you to do. What's the next question?
I'm going to ask you the question, but you don't have to tell me what anyone told you. All right? Are there reasons why you don't want to identify people for the cameras?
yes, I believe that.
Okay, that, just a yes. Thank you. What's the next question?
Well, I would like for her to explain her answer, Judge.
I'm going
Well,
to object as to.
Yeah,
whether-
and I don't know where this is going exactly. So you can't repeat what anybody said to you. So what's,
I'm just telling you what I believe and the
okay,
reason why.
go ahead.
So the reason why I believe it would be dangerous for other people to be identified in relation to this case is because of the high-profile nature and the fact that it involves supposed violent gangs in Jacksonville that we have never come in contact with. So I feel like it would be a violation of these individuals' privacy since they're not relevant to the case and they have no relevance to Alicia Andrews as
All right,
far
well,
as
now
I
we're getting
know.
into a narrative. So ask the next question.
All right. There's a couple things that you wanted to explain, and all we're asking for is the absolute truth.
Okay.
All right? You were trying to explain something about a safe. The absolute truth. Is there another safe at your home?
There is. My
Okay.
son has it safe in his bedroom.
All right. And you were trying to also mention on cross-examination something about a gang associate and you being a gang associate. Can you explain what your understanding of your title as a gang associate?
Okay, once my son was arrested, I found out he was being labeled a gang associate. In order to be labeled a gang associate, by my interpretation of the Florida statute, if you willingly hang around somebody who is a known gang member, then you could be considered a gang associate. However, nobody tells that person that they're a known gang member, and nobody tells anybody around them that they're a known gang member. So if you're hanging around somebody unknowingly and law enforcement has deemed them to be a gang member, then you theoretically could also be considered a gang associate.
Alicia Andrews, do you have her phone number saved in your phone?
No, I don't.
All right. And what was the first time that you ever reached out to her?
It was during one of the status hearings. I've attended every single one of my son's status hearings, so there were some where I noted that there was not somebody there for her. So I reached out.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Had you ever communicated with Alicia Andrews prior to her being
No,
incarcerated?
no.
No further questions.
Okay, thank you. May this witness be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Free to
All
go.
right, thank you.
All right, who's your next witness? Pardon me?
Tom Pullen.
Okay,
Pullen?
Yep.
Tom Pullen?
Money. Go get the money. I got it. Push it, 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 push it. Go get the money.
Likey.
Yeah, no, you done fucked up, Jones. No, you don't. No, you done fucked up. Without the tape.
It's the one instrumental.
yes.
A little time for myself, y'all.